Hey guys, today I'm going to be showing you this program called Eraser, and this is version 6.2 of the software. And what this software mainly does is it completely does a DoD wipe to an SD card, USB thumb drive, or an external hard drive, whatever data you have. And what it does is it writes ones and zeros to that drive, so then that drive is basically unrecoverable with any data you had on it at one point. And the reason why you would want to do this is, let's say you're selling, a video camera, a phone that has like a micro SD card in it, anything that you want to, not have anymore and get rid of, computer, whatever it might be. You would use this program Eraser to completely wipe that drive in a DoD format, so it writes ones and zeros to the data sectors on that hard drive, so then that data is unrecoverable and nobody can use recovery software to recover photos off it, documents, whatever you might have on it. So it's a good way to get everything off there completely erased. So once you install this program, you notice your recycling bin now. When you right click, you have this eraser option, and when you hit erase, everything that's in that recycling bin will be DoD wiped with ones and zeros, so it's unrecoverable. So if you really want to, whatever's in there you really want to wipe, that's how easy you can do that. But let's say you have a thumb drive that you just want to wipe the data off it, and let's say you had a thumb drive and had your tax information on it, and you went into this, here's an example, here's that thumb drive, and let's say this was, useful information. I deleted it. You think, hey, it's, deleted. What, it's gone. But with $40, and there's some free software out there that I could install on this machine and recover what I just deleted. I mean, pretty quick. Um, so you want to use a utility like Eraser. There's other, free ones out there, but I like Eraser because it's just simple to use. But there's other ones out there that can do what this does, and I'm going to show you how easy it is. So you hit this, you plug in whatever device you want to erase and do a DoD wipe on. You hit the down arrow, you select new task. And you can see I already have a task running right now, wiping a SD card. You can name this task if you wanted to, but we're not needing to do that. We're going to run it immediately, but you can set your preferences and you can schedule stuff. I mean, you can do whatever you want. So we're going to go ahead and hit add data, and we're going to go to this erase method here first, and we're going to select US DoD format, which is 3 passes, which that should be more than enough. And then the target type is actually going to be a drive or partition, because we're going to be selecting a thumb drive. So once you select that, now it's going to show you a list of all the connected hard drives, SD cards, your own C drive. So be very careful in this section to select the correct drive. And in this instance, we know we're messing with USB drive G because that's what we have right here in this window. So I'm going to close out of that, and we're going to go down to the G drive and then hit OK. And then hit OK. Make sure you have the right format set, and make sure it is G and you're confirming that's the correct drive, because I've seen people actually wipe their own drive and lost everything. So make sure you have that selected correctly. Hit OK. And then since this test is running, that's going to be queued for the next job. So once that completes, that's going to go ahead and execute. But that's how easy it is to just wipe all the data completely off a thumb drive. This is great if you're, like I said, if you're selling a camera with an SD card and you want to make sure nobody gets those photos off the SD card, because they can use software to recover them. Because even if you delete it from the camera or delete it from the computer, it's not fully gone. And a lot of people don't realize that. They have so much data still on that thumb drive. It could be years ago. Because the thing is once you fill a drive up and you delete that data and then you add more data on there, it's only going to wipe some of the data to fill that space back. So that's why you want, even if you do a format, you can format the thumb drive, format the SD card. That data is still going to be there unless you do an extensive format. Then it might be even harder. But if you do it this way, it's going to be completely gone, and you just have that peace of mind. So when you sell that device, give away a thumb drive to a friend, they're not going to get any data off it by using some kind of recovery software. Hope this was helpful, you guys. Thanks.